Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I forget to mention, ignore the boxes in the background. I have an FBA shipment that I need to drop off today and wanted to do a little sourcing first. But if you're new here, my name's Erica with Retail Rogue. I'm a former nurse turned full-time Amazon seller, blogger, and now YouTuber. I focus primarily on retail arbitrage, but do a little bit of online arbitrage. Now, I do have a really important announcement that I'm just really freaking excited about, but I'm gonna make you wait until the end of the video to share, so stay tuned. So anyways, I don't really know why, but over the past couple of weeks, I've just had a really strong desire to go sourcing at Aldi's. To be honest, I can't even tell you the last time I stepped foot into an Aldi. And I definitely have never sourced here before. But I'm hoping to accomplish two things with this video. First, I'm hoping that it will, push me outside of my comfort zone and maybe find a new store to add to my list. And most importantly, I'm hoping that it will show you that there are opportunities for reselling on Amazon literally everywhere. I'll be honest though, I really don't have very strong expectations. Now, I do have my quarter because I know Aldi usually requires you to have that to get a cart. So anyways, let's go into Aldi and see what we can find. Alrighty guys, so I just made it out of Aldi and that was an experience to say the least. I will fill you guys in on all of the drama here in a bit, but first I want to talk about the few items that I was actually able to scan. So first up, I looked through the cookies and crackers just because that was right at the entrance of the store. And I came across something super annoying right from the start. So first off, I noticed that they had a lot of off-brand items, which is fine because I was kind of already expecting it. And when you scan the UPC, nothing comes up. But when you try to photo scan, it doesn't pull up the right product. It pulls up the actual brand that item is a knockoff of, if that even makes sense. But I'll show you what I'm talking about over here. So here's a box of knockoff Cheez-Its that I found, and when you image scan the product, you can see it doesn't actually pull up that brand, it actually pulls up the Cheez-Its brand. So I found that if you're going to be sourcing at Aldi, you're gonna have to do a lot of manual searching, which is fine because if you do find the products on Amazon, they will probably have less competition just because people are lazy, including myself, and don't want to take that extra step to search manually. Now, I did come across these cauliflower crackers. Now, if you just scan the UPC, it only brings up the single listing, which just has a super high rank. But if you image scan the product, it'll also pull up a bundle listing that has a better rank and is still profitable. So just a reminder to not solely rely on scanning the UPC to find products. Now, I did find several products that were almost good, but either the ranks were too high or the ROI was too low, so I did end up leaving a lot of things behind. But I did find a cookie pack that you guys may be interested in. The sales rank is 45,000 in the grocery category. It sells for $11.93. The cost to purchase the product was $2.39, and the profit would be $2.96. So this item has a really great rank and it is profitable with over 100% ROI. I personally just decided to leave it behind because I have to factor in an additional $1 for my prep center cost, so to me, it just wasn't worth it. Then I came across a lot of different candy and chocolate, but to be honest, I didn't really scan it. Meltable season will be starting soon. I believe it's like April 14th or 15th. So if you are unaware, that's just the deadline that you can't send any type of meltable product into FBA. If you want to sell meltables after April 15th, you will have to FBM and definitely take additional precautions to avoid the product melting en route to your customer. Now, IP Alert has a really cool feature where you can check to see if an item is meltable. I'll share an example over here. This is an item that I found at Aldi and just wanted to show you what it looks like when an item is meltable. If you're interested in using IP Alert, I'll be sure to put the link down below and be sure to use my coupon code RetailRogue30 to get $30 off your purchase. Then I made it over to like the rice, pasta, and pasta sauce, and again, didn't really have any luck. Then I got excited because I came across like the chips, the cookies, and the protein bars, and there were just a lot of name brand items. But again, the profit just wasn't good enough for me to buy, or they were all about to expire in the next couple of months. Now I did have a chance to go through some of the baking stuff, and I came across a big jug of Crisco. The sales rank is just under $122,000 in the grocery category. It sells for $24.75. The cost to purchase the item was $8.22, and your profit would be $3.86. And now it's time for the drama. I got kicked out of Aldi. I've literally never had this happen before, and to be honest, I'm still kind of speechless. Long story short, I had my phone out and I was scanning some products, and a worker, I'm not sure if she was the manager or not, came up to me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I froze. I didn't know how to explain it. I didn't know what to do. So basically I just said, "Oh, I'm scanning stuff." And basically just told me that wasn't allowed in her store and she was gonna have to ask me to leave. I didn't want any drama, and to be honest, like, Aldi's probably not a store that I would go sourcing at ever again. So I just apologized, told her I would put my phone up and I would leave the store. I did end up going up and down the other 2 aisles that I didn't get to, and honestly was super bummed because they had a lot of like toys, toothpaste, and name brand items. So I feel like if you're gonna have luck at Aldi, that's where you wanna go. But I guess be careful because they either aren't reseller friendly or they aren't fond of people having their phone out when they're shopping. I guess I've made it because I've literally never been kicked out of a store doing retail arbitrage before. Now, definitely don't let this scare you or stop you from pursuing your Amazon selling business or even doing retail arbitrage in general. I've been selling on Amazon for about 2 years now and honestly have never had an issue until today. I would say 99% of the time, stores don't really care what you're doing as long as you're not going to steal their product. So anyways, that was my sourcing experience at Aldi. It definitely didn't go as planned. I was hoping that I would be able to share a few more things with you guys, but here we are. I definitely wasn't gonna argue. My husband's actually out of town this week, so in my head I was worried she was gonna call the cops and then I would have nobody here to bail me out. And then I was paranoid, so I actually moved my car from Aldi parking lot across the street to just a different parking lot. So I guess moral of the story, just be careful in Aldi. And now it's time for the big announcement. So as you guys are all aware, my friend Jeanette and I created a free Amazon selling community called Coast to Coast Hangout. But we wanted to do more and find other ways to help Amazon sellers. So we have decided to create a leads sharing group where you have access to a community of sellers, but each month you will get a list of leads shared by members in the group. All leads shared in the group must have a sales rank less than 100,000. It must make a minimum of $5 profit, and it must be at least 50% ROI. If you're interested in joining, be sure to head over to coasttocoastamz.com, and I will also put the link down below. So I'm really excited and I hope to see you guys there. So anyways, that will be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and tagging along. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. But I'll be sure to choose a store that I won't get kicked out of.